This story may disturb you. You might not sleep tonight. Because what scientists found in a quiet Colombian valley defies everything we know about time, matter, and the origins of the universe itself. March 17, 2025. A bright, cloudless afternoon over the farming district of Buga, Colombia. At exactly 3:42 p.m., the sky split open. A streak of silver light tore across the blue, silent at first, then followed by a deep metallic hum that vibrated through the ground. Witnesses said it felt like an invisible wave of pressure rolled through the valley. Power lines snapped, cattle scattered, then came a flash, pure white, bright enough to bleach the horizon. When the light vanished, the air felt wrong, electric, heavy. In the middle of a cornfield belonging to a farmer named Juan Velasco, the earth was scorched into a perfect gray circle. 30 feet wide, no fire, no burn marks, just dead vegetation, brittle and colorless, as if every drop of life had been drained away. At its center lay something small, metallic and perfectly round. A sphere. Velasco said it looked like liquid silver frozen in time, smooth, seamless, and cold to the touch. When he lifted it, it was surprisingly light, no more than 2 kilograms, but within days, something strange happened. The sphere began to grow heavier. First 10 pounds, then 20, then 25. Yet its size never changed. Police sealed off the area, and soon a team from the National University of Colombia arrived. The sample was rushed to a secure research facility in Mexico City for testing. Initial scans showed something impossible. The sphere was made of aluminum, but not any alloy known to Earth. 95% pure, with trace elements that don't exist in any industrial process or natural deposit. It was metal, but not from here. Then, on the outer surface, researchers found a thin patch of hardened resin. They scraped a fragment, sent it to the University of Georgia for radiocarbon dating, and waited. When the results arrived, every scientist in the room froze. 12,560 years old. Older than the pyramids. Older than Stonehenge. Older than civilization itself. In June 2025, the sphere was moved to a deep-security quantum lab in Mexico City. That's when the impossible deepened. Under high-energy X-rays, the object revealed 3 concentric shells, perfectly nested, each separated by a narrow gap. Floating between them, 9 smaller spheres, each less than an inch wide. No strings, no magnets, no visible support, just floating. At the core, a grain-shaped crystal, irregular, translucent, but radiating strange EM signatures no one could explain. Attempts to open the sphere failed. Laser cutters, diamond drills, nothing left a mark. It was as if the metal healed itself. Weeks later, a graduate student noticed faint grooves along the surface, patterns invisible to the naked eye. Under electron microscopes, they became breathtaking. Delicate lines and spirals, not letters, not symbols, not art. Something mathematical. Quantum AI was tasked to decode them. At first, the system returned gibberish. Then, one pattern matched a constant known to every physicist. Planck's constant, accurate to 15 decimal places. The next pattern, the golden ratio. Then the fine structure constant, which governs how atoms bind together. The sphere wasn't written in language, it was written in the mathematics of creation. For 72 hours straight, the AI processed symbols. Each new layer revealed another constant of the universe. The speed of light, the gravitational constant, atomic resonance ratios, all measured with impossible precision. If you wanted to store the operating system of space-time, this is how you'd do it. But then, something terrifying happened. During acoustic resonance testing, the sphere responded. A faint tone echoed back, a frequency not found in any known material. And with it, lab sensors picked up micro-distortions in surrounding space. Light was bending, Gravity was rippling. Physics was breaking. The sphere wasn't an artifact, it was a device. DARPA's researchers called it impossible. MIT's materials lab ran the data 12 times. Same result. The metal acted like a photonic processor, computing with light itself. The 9 microspheres suspended inside weren't random. They followed a Fibonacci sequence, precisely aligned by the golden ratio. When scientists simulated energy passing through it, the microspheres created standing waves, harmonic frequencies that amplified and echoed like memory. It was as if the sphere remembered every vibration it ever encountered. Then someone tried something reckless. They fed the sphere its own decoded frequencies, the constants carved into its shell, and waited. The simulation showed a pulse, a subtle gravitational distortion, space-time bending inward. 3 laws of physics, shattered in seconds. Half the team refused to run it again. The others couldn't stop thinking about what it meant.
A breakthrough came when astrophysicist Dr. Elisa Park had a wild idea. What if the carvings weren't formulas, but coordinates? She overlaid them onto a 3D star map. The match was immediate. The symbols aligned perfectly with fast radio burst sources, cosmic signals billions of light years away.
3 sets matched known FRBs detected in 2022 and 2023. But one pointed to a location where nothing exists. A dark space between Andromeda and Triangulum galaxies. Empty, silent, waiting. What if it's not from here? The discovery reignited old myths. Egyptian priests spoke of silver eggs from the gods. Sumerian tablets described spheres of divine wisdom that fell from the sky. For centuries, dismissed as myth. But now, what if humanity had seen these before? Then, in July 2025, a private collector in Tokyo leaked images of a second sphere, smaller, 8 inches wide. Same seamless metal. Same markings. NASA declined to comment. But insiders confirmed quiet visits from the U.S. Department of Energy. If there were 2, there could be more. Physicists now whisper that the spheres might contain the missing keys to our reality: dark matter, quantum gravity, maybe even a way to manipulate spacetime itself. Imagine decoding even 10% of its design. Unlimited clean energy, propulsion that bends space instead of burning fuel, medical scanners that read probability waves instead of tissue. The possibilities are limitless and terrifying. Because if it really bends spacetime, even a small activation could trigger distortions we can't control. A localized anomaly could grow, ripple, or collapse. Dr. Chen said something that chilled the room. Maybe it's not sending data. Maybe it's waiting for a reply. The sphere is now under joint study between Caltech, MIT, and the National Autonomous University of Mexico. Officially, it's just a meteorite. Unofficially, scientists call it the message from nowhere. Because every test reveals the same truth. It's not just built from unknown materials. It's written in the physics of the universe itself. The real question is, who, or what, knew how to write it? And maybe the darker question, were we meant to find it? Or did it find us? If you want to uncover more secrets the world was never meant to see, subscribe and stay curious.